Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a great day. Let's take a look here at AAVE, see what's going on. It's obviously been a few days since we last evaluated this, so I'll just go ahead and pull out our fib levels here, kind of get perspective on where we're at. I'll post a playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord as per usual once this is, once we're done here, so you can kind of see my thoughts on specific coins that we analyze. But I just want to say thank you again to my community here. Who was it that requested it? It was Soren 1986. Thank you so much for the request on AAVE. And then, of course, congrats to our community members for some nice profits on a Solana short position from yesterday. 5 hours, 21%. It's just a simple 5x leverage trade from 248 to 237. I like to mention that and talk about that in my videos because some folks, they're not really aware of that. I basically analyze the charts here. I take a trade based on my analyzation, and you can kind of see why. So if you want to understand why we took that Solana short yesterday, feel free to check that video out. If not, that's cool too. Congrats again to our community here, and obviously if you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site linked down below. Let's take a quick look at the backend data here for AAVE and kind of see what's going on with liquidation. And if you're not familiar with liquidation levels, they basically just help us understand where the price action may go next based on heavy concentrations of liquidation. And again, liquidation is just kind of an incentive for whales to essentially push the price action in different directions based on the simple fact they have less opposition once those areas have been swept. Okay, it's kind of that whole like equilibrium thing. Like if there's too many people taking longs right now, then the shorts are eventually going to succeed because that has to shift its momentum. Right, things can't go up forever. Granted, sometimes they can, but for the most part, that's generally the concept. So let's take a quick look here and see what's going on. Okay, so starting with the last 7 days on the left-hand side, we can see a majority of the local liquidation has been swept. 365 to 380 is pretty much gone, okay? Now, there's still a lot left, upwards about 410, so 380 to 410 would maybe be a consideration for a profit target for you, or a profit target range, okay? Now, good. When we take a look at the macro, look how many late shorts are entering the market right here. First of all, late shorts got destroyed here at 370, and they're right back in the game. What do you know? Again, gamblers are going to gamble, folks. And again, shorting into a bullish uptrend like this coin makes no sense at all. Again, we're going to look at the charts and confirm, see if there's any cracks in the glass, if it's due to correct itself. But it's performing very well with Bitcoin. And again, this is one of those coins that's a pretty good investment in the overall sentiment. We can see here 380 to, again, 420 as that rough estimate of late shorts that are probably going to have a bad day here soon. Again, there's no guarantee on that, but if we take a look, why short into an uptrend? The obvious uptrend here with the liquidation delta is that more people are taking longs than shorts. You don't short into a bullish uptrend. And again, the charts are really showing pretty obvious, ascending trend. I'm not just saying that based on liquidation delta. This is just, adding fuel to the fire, right? Because again, if you're going to short into a bullish uptrend, you better make sure that overextension has happened and a key level resistance has already been tested. Looks like we've already broken through our key level resistance. Anyways, taking a look here at AAVE, we can see a super open interest, heavy concentration, like one big buy at 351. That's my guess is that's probably Trump sometime yesterday, or his team, if you will, because AAVE is one of the small amounts of coins that were added to his portfolio yesterday. They spent like 47 million on coins, and by the way, he made probably about 44 billion in profit on the Trump coin too, if you're not familiar with that. Anyways, that's a conversation for another day. Let's take a look at the front end data to kind of see what's going on and recognize here that we're above both moving averages, the 20 and the 50. You don't short into that, okay? Now again, this is a daily time frame. You can still short and have success. I'm not saying you can't, but the truth is being above those two factors is important if you have a lot of confluence in smaller time frames, okay? And we can also see this type of descending trend here that's locally been broken, right? We saw lower highs, lower lows, a bullish backtest, that descending trend line yesterday. A lot of reasons why the price action is probably more likely to go higher here, or at least in general, even if we were to see the price pull back short term, bigger picture, it looks like it's gonna want to go up, okay? So again, those are just things to kind of pay attention to. Let's take a look here. Over 50 on the RSI, not fully overextended. Stochastic swinging up for the second time. Money flow index increasing and MACD converging. This is probably like 10 out of 10 reasons to not take a short and to consider a long. Now again, it's not to say the price can't still pull back. It probably will and should. But the truth is this is a very strong convergence here, and you don't necessarily want to short into a super strong macro structure like this. Take a look here on the 4-hour time frame. We can recognize again the ascending trend, right? So if you take a trend line, you kind of draw it out here, you can see this trend is running concurrent with the 50-day SMA. That's usually the way that I draw out my trend lines on the 4-hour time frame to give me perspective on roughly where we're at here. So go ahead and adjust this and get us a little trend line here. All right, so This is kind of what we want to pay attention to. So being above this trend line is good, right? We also want to recognize too, if we zoom out here, and we'll kind of see where the points of control are, there is a resistance range that we're in right now, 467, okay? So closure at 470 or higher would be pretty solid little like, you know, good to go, kudos. We're probably going to break out further from here. Same thing as well here with our secondary point of control. We can see here 341, a lot of confluence of that 0.618 fib level, okay? And once more, we take a look at that and we combine that with this area of interest here, 350. There's a lot of confirmation here between 350 and 340, kind of letting us know that that's a solid support range for us, okay? So again, good stuff there in that regard. Let's quickly note a couple things too on the 4 hour. We're not overextended here, but we're over 50 on the other side. Check, that's awesome. Stochastic swinging up, excellent. Money flow index increasing, MACD converging. Every single thing, every single check mark on the board is here. We also have a lot of confirmation here on the RSIs, or sorry, the MSAs, SMAs, simple moving averages, below the price action. Okay, again, just reinforcing the uptrend here, and that taking a short into this is a bad idea. Granted, Bitcoin runs towards 90,000 range. Obviously, this coin's going to pull back, but Bitcoin is exuding a lot of strength right now. We see a closure 105, 106 or higher for Bitcoin. There's a solid chance that AAVE is going to continue up. Okay, let's take a look at the hourly time frame here. This tells us here a good amount of things here. First of all, we're over the cloud. Conversion line's over the baseline, giving good momentum. We got good support at 340 to 350. We also got money flow index. Sorry, that's not the MFI. It's a green line, which is similar. This is the lagging span, which is free and clear. Okay, so a lot of reasons here as to why the price action is more likely to go higher than lower, because we got just multiple confirming factors. There isn't a single time frame right now that shows any type of divergence whatsoever. So if you're watching videos perhaps of other analyzers, if that's even the right word, analyst, whatever the term is, whatever you want to call us, I don't care. And they're saying there's a hidden bearish divergence or some crap like that. That's totally wrong, okay? The only reason why the price for AAVE will pull back right now is if Bitcoin rips back down. There's no reason for this coin to go back. If we take a look at the 4 hour time frame, we can recognize locally we have this previous resistance 2 at 355. There's a lot of reasons why the price is going to go higher. So let's quickly just add the liquidation levels to the charts. So 380 to 420, and I'll go ahead and post our playout chart here on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. So 380, this guy right here to 420. Okay. So again, this is an area of interest here, folks. You're going to secure any profits. That's the area you want to consider it. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put heavy liquidation in here. And we'll go from there. So folks, I'll post a playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Hope this was sensible and easy to understand. If so, do me a favor, just hit the like button every video. Comment below if you get a chance. Love to hear from you. And obviously, we want to become a better trader. CryptoCash.tech is the site. Link down below. We'll see you again soon. Take care.